Good evening. This is the Dean of all things spicy from Conjured Vapors Peppers, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening tonight. So I'm here to do a pepper review. I got a box of pods from Clayton Hollingsworth. Thank you very much, Clayton. I appreciate it. I absolutely love reviewing other people's pods. And so I told you guys that for the next few videos, I was going to be highlighting a YouTuber that I appreciate and that I watch on a fairly regular basis. Last night I gave you one, and tonight I'm going to give you another. So, John from I'm Nobody Special, whether or not the title of the YouTube is correct, because he is absolutely something special, is a YouTuber that I very much enjoy watching. It's been fun watching his journey and building his tolerance, right? He has worked very hard at raising his tolerance, and he's doing a wonderful job at it. And a couple of the pods that I got from Clayton are actually from John's garden. So I have a red Butlah, chocolate Butlah from John's garden, and then I have a couple peppers from Clayton as well. So I want you guys to go check out John. If you haven't already seen his channel, give him a like, give him a subscribe. Amazing channel, great content. I absolutely adore the way that he's outside with Elvis, his dog. His wife will hop on. She's hopped on once that I've seen. Love it if she'd hop on more. She's hilarious and seemingly a very sweet woman. John is just a great guy. He's very humble. He's very honest. You're gonna get exactly what he's getting out of the pepper, and that is something that I find truly refreshing in the pepper industry and in the content creation industry and the super spicy side of things. Please do me a favor and go check John out. I love watching his videos. He's great. But anyway, this is a red Butlah grown by John. Now, I do have permission to save seeds from Clayton's peppers, but I'm not sure that I have permission from John. So I'm going to take seeds out, and then I will inquire. And if he doesn't want me to save them, then that's fine, I won't. But cut her open with my handy dandy knife, see what she looks like on the inside. I do have Butlah seeds, so it's not like I need these, but I do like the phenotype. So the phenotype is what I'm looking at that I like. Normal Chinon smell. I grew chocolate Butlahs year before last, and they were amazingly large. I mean, like, you're looking at a pepper this size, it was 3 times this size. So I have seeds from those, and they were extraordinarily hot. But again, I'm gonna take a few seeds out and then make sure with John that he's okay with it. And if not, I will either trash them or consume them on video if that's what he would rather me do. I don't think he'll have a problem with it because they're not a cross that he made. But hypothetically, if he was selectively saving and this is becoming his line, then I want to respect whether or not he wants seed saves. So I'm gonna take 6 seeds out. As you can see, everything else is still there. Smells like a Butlah. So there we go. Red Butlah, grown by John, and I'm Nobody Special. So ever since I first grew the Butlah, I've always, sorry, you got my throat. I've always really enjoyed the Butlah. You know, it's a ghost crossed with a semipot Dukla, and they're hot peppers. They're absolutely hot. Sorry, let me cancel that. Apologies. Should have turned off my ringer. But anyway, they're hot peppers. I think they missed their mark. They were created at a time when there were some other amazing peppers being grown. And yeah, they just didn't get the. I don't know. They should have been more well known. They should have had their time in the spotlight, and they really didn't. So the red Butlah starts out a little bit sweet, and then becomes floral after that. The heat level, it's peaked now. I'm going to say it's about 1.3 million Scoville. My nose is just starting to run a little. The burn is mostly back of my tongue and throat. Overall, it's a good pepper. Yeah, John, you grow good pods. This was a little tastier than what I remember from 2 years ago. Doesn't seem that like the burn is gravitating anywhere. Seems like it's staying right where it's at. Yeah, good pepper. So my absolute favorite flake is Butlah. When you dehydrate a Butlah and you turn it into flake, it has this amazing smoky flavor that is just wonderful on pizza, on tacos, on man. I use that on my cereal. You know, I know it's weird, but I enjoy it. So this is John's chocolate Butlah. Pretty coloration. Almost an identical phenotype to the red. Let's cut her open with my handy dandy knife and see what she looks like. Still get my throat a little bit. And there's the interior. Smells exactly like my chocolate Butlahs I grew. Give her a shot. So, unlike the red, this one had a smoky flavor. earthy flavor. The very slightest hints of sweetness up front. No florality. Maybe, well, I take that back. Maybe a tiny bit of florality. If I were to rate the floral flavor on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it was a 2. And I didn't get any bitterness. Mostly earthy. The heat level, I'm going to say about 1.3 million, maybe 1.4. The burn is all back in my throat. Causing my nose to run a little more than the red did. And I have a tear. Absolutely a delicious pod. I love, love, love the smoky, earthy note of chocolate Butlah. One of my favorite peppers. They're also hot. You know, hypothetically, if you're not a chili head that's regularly eating super hot pods, you don't want to eat a whole lot of this. You want to take a little sliver off the tip and enjoy just that. And it's going to be hot. And if you need to raise your tolerance, a few videos back, I did a tolerance raising video, and I taught you how to do that. So feel free to go back and watch that. Other than that, great pod. Personally, one of the things I love doing with my chocolate Butlahs was chicken mole. It pairs so well with the mole. But so the heat's peaked. Burn's still completely back in my throat. And I didn't save seeds from this one because I already have plenty of chocolate Butlah seeds. So next, from Clayton Hollingsworth, we have the Trinidad Scorpion Orange Longtail. Absolutely beautiful pod. And I'm assuming a delicious pepper. Better open and see what she looks like. With, what's your name again? I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember. Smells citrusy on the blade. There's the interior. Just a beautiful pod, completely filled with placenta. Trinidad Scorpion Orange Longtail. Absolutely citrusy throughout, sweet throughout, slight hit of floral. Completely back of the throat mouth burn. I would say that this one is not quite as hot as the chocolate Butlah. I would say this one's 1.2 to 1.3 million. Sorry, my nose is going really well tonight. John grows some fire, so. Yummy pepper. Nowhere near as sweet as the lava times test in there a lot from last night. Still sweet though. Yeah. Now the burn is gravitating towards the front of my tongue. And now it's becoming a whole mouth burn. Not as much in the throat any longer. I'm now going to say it's a 1.4 million Scoville. The aftertaste is good. Really good. I really enjoy this pod. Beautiful pod. Delicious flavor. I like the fact that it went from throat to a whole mouth burn. This would be an excellent pod for sauces. If you want to make a really delicious sauce, this is what you use. I can see this sauce being paired with pears, figs. Yeah, that's what I would do with this pod. Absolutely. Hands down, all day long. I don't know that I would use this in cooking. I would make a sauce out of it. Good pod. Probably should have saved seed from it, but I didn't, so. Now, last year, I grew a Reaper Purple Peach, and it did not, in any way, stretch of the imagination, in any stretch of the imagination, have such a beautiful phenotype. So I'm absolutely going to take a couple seeds out of this. So this is from Clayton Hollingsworth as well. Got her open, see what she looks like. And grab a couple seeds. That's what she looks like on the inside. 4 or 5 seeds out of there. Because I remember when I grew my Reaper Purple Peach, they were absolutely beautiful on the plant. It was a fairly dark foliage plant with dark pods that ripened to this color. But again, the phenotypes were not like this, so I absolutely want this phenotype. So check her out and see what she tastes like. Floral throughout with the bitterness of the back end. Key level, I'm not sure yet. Give it a second, see what it does. My nose is still going from the previous 3 pods, so it's still climbing. far, it's not as hot as the previous two pods. Give it a minute. It is the same flavor that I remember from my Reaper Purple Peach, which I had plans to use that pepper that I previously grown the last year in a cross this coming season. So I'll be excited to grow this Reaper Purple Peach as well as the phenotype that I grew last year and cross them both into the cross that I was planning to do anyway and see how it comes out. So I'm thinking that this is 1.2 to 1.3 million. It's definitely not at a Reaper level. Well, I say that, but when I say that, I'm looking at what the book says the Reaper is, 1.5, right? So I think most Reapers are actually 1.2 to 1.3. So I think it's probably on par with the majority of Reapers. The difference between this and the majority of Reapers is this one's not all throat burn. This one has some middle of the tongue burn. It is in the throat a little bit. It tickles. Always makes me cough. So anyway, again, another pod that I would use a flake in powder. I would not cook with this pod at all. I'm assuming this was a beautiful pot on the plant, as mine were last year, and will be again next year. So that's it for the night. Please check John out. I'm Nobody Special. I will link him in the description down below. He's an absolute. I'm just going to say he's a sweetheart of a man. You know, he very kind, very honest. Just a breath of fresh air. You know, someone I truly enjoy watching, and I hope that his channel grows and expands and he gets whatever it is he wants out of it. So please do me a favor, go like and subscribe to John, and I'm Nobody Special. This is the Dean of all things spicy from Conjured Vapors Peppers. Have a beautiful night. I'm out.